Most people are in love with complexity and do not trust simple solutions. How bad? So let me defend the power and advantage of simplicity with the complexity you love. Of course, knowing that all aspects of us are related to each other is important here. If you haven't seen the previous video, watch it. When faced with a problem or challenge, having a correct and simple solution is very important. Seeing a clear path to follow is very important. Don't go astray, don't waste time, don't spend your effort, hope, and motivation for nothing. Do you prefer to use a reliable navigation system while driving, or reach your destination through trial and error? In fact, what a navigation system does is simplify the path for you. Of course, the path from the origin to the destination must be taken, but with the guidance of a navigation system, many concerns disappear. But people usually have more interest in complexity because simple solutions are not clear enough. To present a simple solution, you must first become familiar with the process of simplification. After becoming familiar, you will realize why the content of this video seems a bit complicated. Go to the secretary's office. She is ready to explain to you.
Well, about simplification. Usually, simplified issues start from excessive complexity and become simple by going through one of these processes. Simplification by repetition. If you remember the first time you drove, most likely your first move was very complex. But with repetition and practice, it becomes so simple that you do it unconsciously. Most things that require skill become simpler with repetition. Professional artists who have practiced their art many times create their works easily. Martial artists simplify their movements for themselves through repetition. If you want to become a good speaker, you have to repeat it many times. So everything related to skill needs repetition to become simple. But skill is not always in the middle. Sometimes there is a problem that needs to be solved simply. Simplification through back-end complexity. Sometimes the existence of a complex system behind the scenes provides a simple solution. For example, the generation of artificial intelligence images. A complex process that previously had to be done by good artists with modern equipment and a lot of time, can now be done instantly with a simple command or prompt. However, this simplification is indebted to complex software and hardware systems that operate behind the scenes. Eating an apple is a simple task, but a highly complex and extensive system plays a role in its production. Let's consider complexity as energy and establish the law of persistence of complexity for it. Complexity never disappears, it just exists in different forms that you often don't need to deal with, either with repetition or with a complex backend. When we want to arrive at a simple solution, we must respect the complexity behind it in any case. What our protocols do for you is take a very complex process and simplify it like a tree in its complex mechanism, so they can offer you delicious fruits that is easy to enjoy. Simplicity gains power from here. You may not see what's behind the scenes, but you will be satisfied with the results. Our fruits are delicious. But the methods of simplification do not end here. Simplification through trial and error. In this method, when a problem is posed, a number of parameters are assigned values, and based on them we try different ways until we offer a simple solution through trial and error. Let me give you an example. Suppose a new disease has emerged. The problem now is treating that disease. On the one hand, there are many doctors and scientists who have very good information and experience from before, and some of the parameters of the new problem are assigned values based on their previous values. But still, there is no solution. Now, through simulation, studying different ways and trial and error, it is possible to ultimately arrive at an answer. This answer could be simple. For example, treating the disease with a medication. Again, the effects of complexity behind the scenes are seen, but the solution is simple. Some of our protocols use this method for simplification. There are other methods for simplification that we won't discuss here. The purpose of this video is to emphasize the power of simplicity. In fact, the real power lies in simplicity. Obtaining answers and problem solving are very important. And ultimately, simplification gives us the answer and solves the problem. Now that you know all aspects are related to each other and have discovered the power of simplicity, the role of our protocols becomes more prominent. We all need simplification everywhere. The benefits of simplification can be pointed out as follows. Saving time, effort, and motivation. Achieving the desired result in a shorter time. The best way to utilize the knowledge and experience of professionals. Simple solutions are usually more reliable. Simple answers make things clear, and having a transparent perspective makes it easier for you. For these reasons, the more we can simplify complex issues for you, the greater work we have done. A one-line answer to a question is much better than a two-line answer. The greatest result with the least concern. Of course, with respect to the complexity that has brought about this simplicity. Share your thoughts with us in comments. Together we will grow. Watch our previous videos. Have a nice time.